I'm Patty Hansen, and I live in El Dorado, Kansas. Last April, I found a lump, and of course, when you hear that C word, the cancer, your whole life just shifts. To be able to be home, where you're comfortable, and to be able to continue your life as you do. I mean, I'd go in the morning for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and the rest of my day was just like it would be otherwise. Working, gardening, grandkids. The care that is available at Susan B. Allen is second to none.
Susan B. Allen Cancer Center is proud to introduce a new era in cancer treatment and care with the arrival of the latest advances in imaging and radiation oncology technology designed to treat and fight cancer better than ever before. As a vital regional care provider, our hospital's role in diagnosing and treating cancer is crucial, bringing the best care available anywhere, right here, close to home.
Dr. Grant Ryan. I'm a radiation oncologist, and I work here with the Susan B. Allen Cancer Center. I'm pleased to announce that we have a brand new machine here, the TrueBeam. This state-of-the-art machine is the envy of any radiation therapy center. It allows us an integrated approach to radiation oncology. It has onboard imaging. It has very sophisticated tools for delivering radiation therapy to tumors while sparing normal tissue in ways that were not possible even 5 years ago.
My name is Chuck Stafford. I'm a medical physicist at Susan B. Allen Memorial Hospital. I would say the Varian TrueBeam is one of the highest quality machines in the nation. Accuracy is unprecedented for this type of accelerator.
Radiation therapy treatments have really progressed in the fact that they are able to take patients to a higher dose and minimize the effects of the radiation.
And we're sparing the normal healthy tissue, and we're only treating where we need to be treating. The patient is only receiving the radiation for minutes.
95% of cancers can be effectively treated here at Susan B. Allen Hospital with the team approach that we have and with the new technology that we have to offer.
New treatments are helping people like John, who was diagnosed with prostate cancer, had a radical prostatectomy, but discovered targeted radiation was still needed. His daughter, a general surgeon in Wichita, recommended Susan B. Allen Cancer Center.
We rely a lot on our daughter's opinion because she's in it day in and day out with people, and she had every confidence in the people at Susan B. Allen and Dr. Ryan and the staff there and all of them. I was scheduled for 38 treatments. The treatment itself probably never took more than 10 or 12 minutes. And if I had a CAT scan, that was another 10 or 12 minutes. And so usually I was out in a very short time. About a month ago, I had my first PSA test after the radiation treatment, and the PSA level was undetectable, which can't get any better. So, extremely good news. I'm out every day. I'm feeling good for being 72 years old.
The patient care aspect is the most important for me, that you can help someone dealing with the fight against cancer, and I just always wanted to be a part of that.
I like treating patients, I like seeing them every day, and I like to see them afterwards too, to say hi and get a thumbs up from them. We all need somebody at some point, and at this time in their lives, that's what I'm here for.
I feel very good when I go home, and to know that I've provided a high level of care and done my best for that particular patient.
At Susan B. Allen Cancer Center, we know each person's struggle with cancer is unique. For those who require it, the center offers advanced chemotherapy options, crucial to treating certain forms of the disease. Lindsay, an avid runner and mom of 2, was only 35 when she was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. At Susan B. Allen, she met Dr. Reddy, who helped plan her therapies, including surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy.
Dr. Reddy was very knowledgeable and very aggressive about taking care of my aggressive form of cancer. I knew that we had a cancer center here in El Dorado, and Dr. Reddy did come highly recommended. And the moment I met him, I felt very, very confident that he was the oncologist for me, as well as the Cancer Center at Susan B. Allen. They made me feel right at home, and it wasn't just about them, it was also about the whole staff in general, and the patients that were getting treatment there. I was watching them get cured. People with stage 4 cancer that I sat next to in treatment were being cured. So that gave me hope. And after the first round of chemotherapy, my pathology report came back clear. And by Christmas, I was told I was in remission. I always felt like I could do it and I could beat it, and that Dr. Reddy and I were gonna do that. But there's always doubt, because you just never know. But I'm getting stronger every day, and I'm back to running again, and yeah.
In addition to advanced radiation and chemotherapy options, Susan B. Allen participates in national clinical trials, giving many patients a chance to experience leading-edge care and to help others in the future. This access is truly remarkable and is a testimony to the high quality of care Susan B. Allen provides throughout the hospital.
When people hear about clinical trials, the first thing that comes to mind is you would have to travel to a university hospital to be eligible for the trial, to have access to these trials. Very few community hospitals would have access to any clinical trials, not just oncology.
Did not have to take chemo because I had the opportunity to be part of a study to determine whether so many women needed chemo. And there were people who went through chemotherapy at the same time I was going through radiation, and it was so much harder for them. So I was really proud to be a part of that study. And hopefully not so many women will have to take chemo. They can take radiation like I did, and everything will turn out fine.
The trials that we have open currently here in El Dorado are clinical trials that are open across the country, including the major cancer centers. So for someone to be able to have access locally to these clinical trials is a huge advantage.
Susan B. Allen offers the advances that could normally be found in a larger population. I feel like we're extremely lucky to have this technology in a population of this size.
The fact that they are able to get their treatments close to their hometown, it's just one less thing that takes a burden off of them when they're already going through so many different things.
It was a beautiful day in April when Sherry discovered that what seemed to be a spring cold was something much more serious.
It was scary because you always think the worst, but then when I went to Susan B. Allen, found out what was going to happen, everything seemed to be a little better. At first, I got sent to Wichita by another doctor, but then I found out more about the Cancer Center, and I said, I want to go here. And it was a wonderful, wonderful decision. You go in there scared, and you leave feeling good.
Cancer care is not about buildings or the environment. Cancer care is about professionals who would want to provide you with cutting-edge care, who are available, who are accessible to you closer to home.
I can look patients in the eye and say, you will be treated just as well here from a personal care standpoint, professional standpoint, and technological standpoint as you would be in Wichita, University of Kansas, MD Anderson, Mayo Clinic.
We are really blessed to have Susan B. Allen in the Cancer Center in El Dorado and in our area.
Susan B. Allen Cancer Center, world-class care, close to home. Visit SBAcancercare.com for more information about our advanced cancer care